Exactly how hard is the Fortnite Platinum to get? What is up, guys? My name is Forsaken and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be going over how hard the Platinum is on Fortnite. Fortnite has 46 trophies and they all are related to Save the World. So as you can see, there's 0.1% of people that have the trophy because not many people have Save the World to begin with. So in this video I'm going to go over every trophy and explain how difficult and how easy they are to get. If you have never played Save the World, this is for you, but if you played Save the World, I'm sure you guys already know all this. So just skip to the end and I'm going to give some tips on how to get the more difficult trophies. So here we go. The first trophy that you ever get is called Gunsmith. You gotta craft your first weapon. This is easy because it's the tutorial. They tell you how to do it, and 22.3% of people have gotten it. That just means 22% of all the Fortnite people have saved the world. That's not that much. So when it becomes free to play, hopefully that number goes way up. Second trophy is protect the survivors. Another tutorial missions and complete your first mission explanatory. All tutorials. Now you have shelter from the storm, complete home base storm shield defense 1. This is again, it's going to be a tutorial, so you're going to get these trophies fairly early on and pretty easy. Unlock access to the constructor hero. Again, tutorial. These are all tutorial stuff. Complete before and after science is your first introduction into a type of mission called defend the Atlas, and right now will be one of them. So just 7 minutes of defend, build your base. They'll tell you everything. And then ride the lightning is another type of mission that they can tutorial you on, where you gotta defend the van 2 different ways, get blue glow. They explain everything. As you can see at these trophies, I earned the before and after one at 11:11, and I earned the ride the lightning at 11:53. So pretty similar and close, not hard trophies. These beginning trophies are really easy to get, and pretty much free trophies. The platinum though, more difficult. The next batch of trophies is hired gun. Unlock and slot your first storm shield defender. Again, we're still in the tutorial stuff here, so pretty easy. I just got this the next day. You can all do it in one day realistically. Man on a mission, next trophy is unlocked and slot your first mission defender. So basically, another tutorial. They explain the mission defenders, the shield defenders. They're actually pretty bad unless you have them maxed out, so you won't really use these much, but it's a good way to learn how to use them. Retrieve the data. Complete retrieve the data is another type of mission where you have to defend a balloon that comes in at a certain point in the mission. It's pretty simple. Another tutorial on how to do it. And then rescue the survivors. Really easy mission. You'll be finding yourself playing this mission a lot when you don't want to do the full missions. Just rescue 6 survivors to complete the mission. You can do bonus ones because you're going to have to for a trophy. Get into that in a minute. Next thing is, can you feel the shield power? So this is complete home base storm shield defense 6. So basically in each storm shield you have storm shield 1 through 6, and then you unlock a new area. So Stonewood, complete Stonewood shield 6, then you move on to Plankerton, even though there is 10 different storm shield for each area, so you only have to get up to 6 and then you can move on to the next zone. Pretty simple, just the end of the first zone, and this is going to take a few days to grind, but you'll get there eventually. Launch the rocket is complete all the main quests. So basically when you hit storm shield 6, you can do the launch the rocket and then go into Plankerton. Epic troll stash is a little more difficult because it's a specialty mission that you get pretty randomly in the campaign, but it's really easy to do, kind of. There was a glitch back in the day. I don't know if they fixed it. And then walk the plank. Plankerton Storm Shield 1. When you get into the new area, just do the first Storm Shield in that area, and it's pretty easy. Storm Shield again, if they're just defend your own base, you get to build them, and they stay the same as you go, and you can upgrade it. Now, 2 Swirls trophy is basically when you're in Plankerton, you unlock a new type of mission. It's still defend the Atlas, but instead of 1, there are 2 things to defend. Pretty simple, really easy, not to worry about it. Play.readme, it's a side quest that you have to do, and no, it's not, it's the main mission. It's build a radar. So these are easier than survivor missions. You just gotta build radar grids, 3 of them, and you complete the mission. You can build bonus, whatever resource in this mission. It's really easy, but they don't give the best rewards. Trophies, really easy. Again, still kind of in the tutorials here. While I'm inside is repair the shelter, another type of mission. We're gonna defend the shelter. Super easy. Now, gotta get Rifty. Is another type of mission called defend the bomb. I don't really like these missions, but you have to build railroad tracks and all that, and it can get a little wonky and glitchy, and you have to find a bunch of things and get blue glow and deliver the bomb and defend the bomb. Good rewards, but very, very lengthy. This mission is, you probably really only do it when you need to. You won't really play it normally. So that trophy is a little more difficult because how much you have to do and learn. But they'll tell you how to do everything, so don't worry about that. Next you have complete shelter skelter. Is another type of mission called evacuate the shelter. Really easy. Don't have to worry about none of these trophies. You'll get them by just playing. Liberation is complete the battle of Plank Harbor. Again, defend the Atlas, but instead of 1 or 2, you have to defend 3 of them. It gets a little more difficult, but it's fairly easy when you start having ones that float in the air and that can't be damaged by anything but lobbers. Crank up the gain. Complete Plankerton Storm Shield 6. So this is the end of the second zone. Really easy. Playtime. You'll get it in due time. Many planks. Complete all the main quests in Plankerton, because Plankerton starts to have a story and you gotta follow it and get the storyline. And once you complete all the story quests, you'll get this trophy. Really easy. Basically when you get Storm Shield 6, you'll get this. I got it like an hour and 40 minutes later because all the launch rocket and stuff. I actually had trouble with this one, but I was underpowered. If you have good guns, it's a breeze. Next trophy, Future Days. Complete Canny Valley Storm Shield 1. So this is the third area. This is where it starts to get a little more difficult. And do the Storm Shield 1, and you get this trophy. Now Quad Squad is very interesting because this is the final one of the Defend the Atlas trophies. It's basically, instead of 1, 2, or 3, you have 4 Atlases to defend. It gets pretty hectic. But, again, you'll get it in due time. These are not grind trophies. These are not missable trophies. You'll get them. But as you can see, now you start to get a little fuzzy here. Because you go right from Storm Shield 1 to Quad Squad to Storm Shield 6. So now these trophies are getting more scarce. You're not getting them as often. Now this is when you start gravitating towards the harder trophies too. So after Storm Shield 6, you'll have to complete all the main quests in Canny Valley just like you did in Plankerton. So again, it took me like 30 minutes to get from that trophy to the next trophy. You get them all in due time, but as you can look at the rarity, it's 0.7 for Uncanny, because not many people have actually got to Canny Valley. If you actually play the game and grind out, you'll get it in no time. But this is where we start getting interesting. Into the night. Complete Twine Peak Storm Shield 1. So this is a final zone as of now. And you just have to do this. The first Storm Shield, really hard. Super high zombies. But you should be overpowered by now and have a few friends. And then it goes right into Storm Shield 6. So it goes from 1 to 6 because Twine doesn't actually have a story. A traditional story. Like Canny, Plankerton, or Stormwood did. Canny was added not too long ago, so of course the trophies, they couldn't add it in. They could have added a separate pack for them, but they didn't. Altogether now is complete altogether now daily quest. This is a quest that you will get randomly. It could be any day. It's pretty random, but I got it. What does that say? 1/20 2018. So really far. I skipped one. I didn't even know that. It's just random. Really easy though. Become a superhero. Complete hero training stage 2. Side quest. If you do them, they're easy. If you don't, you know, of course they're gonna be hard because you don't do them. But just do the side quest. Complete survivor training stage 2. Complete defender training stage 2. Unlock access to Outlander hero. Unlock access to Ninja hero. Again, these 4 trophies are basically side quests. Okay. So these can be completed fairly easy and early on, way before you, like 100% before you leave Stonewood, okay? You'll have these in the beginning of the game, no worries. As long as you focus on the side quests, you'll be able to get them. Okay, if you focus only on the main quest, you will only get, of course, the one that says unlock access to Outlander hero, Ninja hero stuff, whatever you main. You can do multiple. Some people actually stick to one hero, so try to branch out and get these trophies. Not only do you get the trophies, you also get the heroes, which have different advantages and disadvantages. So try not to stick to one hero, and these trophies are super easy. No cap. Again, the survivor training, defender training, side quests, they'll tell you what to do. It's not hard at all. You'll get it fairly easy and early on. Now this is where we get a little fuzzy, because we have Darwin rewards, complete weapon trap evolution, easy tutorial mission, not hard. Now this is where we get interesting. Evil things with crazy teeth, complete toxic treasure stage 10. So basically in the game you have challenges with different stages. Stage 1, it'll be like kill 2 mimics, and mimics are basically these chests that you run up on and try to open, and they turn into like zombies which chests with teeth head, and they chase you and they have the tanky. You just gotta take them out. This will happen in due time. You just gotta look for chests over and over. Once you get to stage 10, you'll get the trophy. Again, more you play, the more chests you hunt, the more you'll get it. And what's cool is if you're playing with someone and they get a mimic, it'll count for you, so you don't have to do it all on your own. We'll get into that hidden trophy in a minute, but the next one is Go Gnome. Destroy 100 garden gnomes in successful missions. Only difficult part about this is destroying the gnomes, finding them, and make sure the mission's successful. We'll talk about that in a minute, what that means. But then the garden gnomes, pretty common. They give you, I think it's power cells, which you need in the early game, so you'll be hunting these for sure. Now this is the hardest trophies. I don't even have these trophies. Guardian Angel, save 10,000 survivors in successful missions. That's pretty self-explanatory. Save survivors, but you gotta do 10,000 of them. And each survivor mission you can save around like 16, and the normal missions you can save around a few if you find them. So even if you did grind out these survivor missions non-stop, you still have a long way to go, because 10,000 is a lot. The next trophy is, I'll give tips on these in a minute too, but Loot Legend is loot 300 treasure chests. So basically, if you search for these mimics and all that, and you're on an active grind for it, because the chests actually do give you good rewards, you'll get this in no time. World Explorer, fully explore 1500 zones. I'll explain that one in a minute, but just fully explore it, unveil the whole map, and then complete the mission. Then Unspeakable Horrors, kill 20,000 mist monsters in successful missions. Mist monsters are basically the mini bosses, in a sense of, like, they're not the normal husk, but they're like the more tankier, and like the Smasher, Taker, the Ghost, they're specialty zombies. And then the final set of trophies is plays wells with others, complete 1,000 play with other missions. I'll explain that in a minute because it's a little confusing, and I wish I would have got on it when I started playing, because I would have had that trophy done. It's gold because not many people gravitate towards it. You got to do something specific to get this trophy. You can't just play the game with other people. And then the final trophy is Oops, complete I'm Probably Dead. This is a mission in the campaign that you'll get eventually. It's very hard if you're not set up. I had a lot of trouble with this, but if you have good guns, again, you'll come across this. If you're in Twine, you'll have this trophy. So it's just, again, complete the campaign, you'll have the trophy. It's not missable, you'll get it. And now let me explain something real quick. Successful missions. Now the reason why these trophies are so hard is because of, oh no, we have one more, which is the hardest, undoubtedly, for sure. And that is the Talented Builder trophy. So you have to build 500,000 structures in successful missions. What's difficult about this? You can't just go into a mission. Build to your heart's content. Build a couple thousand structures, right? And then back out. Because not only do you have to complete the mission, you have to do it without lagging. And when you start building a lot, you start lagging. And then you can't complete the mission. So it's no fun. So if you wanted to go into, you can actually track these. Back in the day when I started playing, you couldn't track these, but you can go into your quest log and go to challenges, and you can actually pin them, and it shows you the progress of what you have. And as you can see, I'm power level 103, and look at the progress on these trophies. I have 39 complete play with others because I didn't know what to do. Now, for play with others, you need to go into any zone that you're in. You just find the question mark. I couldn't find it here. I don't know why, but it's behind. It's different in every zone. But there's the play with others. You want to click on it, and then you can do it quest progression, where it goes to your quest, quick play, or custom. Quest progression would probably be most favorable to get your campaign missions done. But every zone has one. I would recommend just playing these if you don't care about what missions you get, because sometimes you have to be specific on what you want. Like if you want a city survivor mission, you have to do that, but you can't. But if you want the trophy, I would recommend doing it as soon as you start playing, because it is one of the hardest, but it's easy if you get on it from the beginning. Getting that building trophy. Let me explain how I recommend these trophies here. Okay. So for the Miss Monster trophy, what I recommend is doing encampment missions, because when you do encampment missions and you try to get them all out, you know, it starts off very easy. You have a few zombies, and then encampment's destroyed, and you have to find the next one. And as you get through more encampments, you'll get stronger bosses. And what's a fun fact is, if you want to grind this out, you can get to the last encampment that you need. It'll be a bonus one. I think you only need 6 for the mission, but there's way more. Get to the last one, start it, kill the mist monsters, run away, get out of its range, and you can do this with any encampments that you see running around, normal missions too. But what you want to do is run up to it, activate it, kill the mist monsters, run out of its area, and then run back into it, and it will activate and restart. But the mist monsters that you kill will be counted. And at this point, the mission's already technically complete. All you have to do is wait for the time. As you see on my screen right now, I'm doing a survivor mission, and I've collected 11 survivors, 5 bonus, 6 for the mission, and now I'm just waiting for my extraction, which is in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I can go around doing anything, destroying, get materials, saving more survivors, encampments, whatever. Because zombies do spawn in the wild too, you can go hunt them down. But encampment missions, if you do that strategy, you'll have it done. This is a fairly easy trophy. I just never started grinding this until recently. And, you know, you can get it fairly done easy. Do it every time you're in an encampment mission, and it'll come by super quick. Now, the one for saving 10,000 survivors, of course, is going to be a grind. You can't get around that. Okay. Survivor missions are the best, in my opinion, to do, because they are chill missions that you don't have to go, you don't have to build nothing. If you wanted to go on the whole mission, which I would not recommend because there is a trophy for it, you can go on the whole mission, not build a single thing, and save all the survivors, and be out of the mission. You don't get the best after rewards, but you know, you can get chests, and you can build, and you can get resources. You can do everything after you get those 6 survivors, and then you can get the bonus ones, which is really easy. Especially in the earlier zones, they don't have very hard type of survivors where they're all on a truck and you have to defend them before it breaks and actually kill. In the early missions, you don't have to really worry about them getting killed as long as you kill the zombies fast. But as you keep going into Twine Peaks and all that, you'll have the more difficult ones, and you actually have to use your hover drones and your bears and all that to get the missions. But it's still very chill compared to every other mission. And here, what I recommend is playing it, getting every survivor you can find, and exploring the map. Because listen, every time you get into the game, no matter what, when you get your hoverboard, it makes it very easy to travel around the map. Just run around the whole map, because your map needs to be filled out. Because once it's filled out, you'll get a medal, and you'll see it on the screen. It'll pop up, and it'll say fully explored or something. And that just means you've explored enough of the map where it's technically fully explored. You don't have to get every little detail of the map, but you get the majority of it, and then you can have, you know, the whole. They get that one mark towards the trophy. And then what you do after that is you'll Well, in the survivor missions, what you want to do is start running around the map, find a survivor, stop, help them, and then keep going around the map. In normal missions like Atlas, you just go around the whole map and explore it first. You have to find the Atlas and stuff first anyways. Rather get that out of the way in the beginning. Then you have to complete the mission, of course, to get that mark. Because if you don't complete the missions, you will not get that mark. I can't stress this enough. Complete the mission. You go into a game, you get 11 survivors, you build 1,000 items, you explore the whole map, you find 2 chests, you find 2 mimics, you kill 20 mist monsters. It doesn't matter. If you don't complete that mission, they don't count. And which is really annoying. So make sure you always complete your missions. Do not fail any missions if you can. Do not start a mission like an Atlas. You have to start it once you're built. Do not start it unless you know that it's well defended and you're ready to take it on, because you don't want to grind all this stuff just to fail the mission and it not to count. But in any ways, the trophy, the Platinum Trophy in itself, is a 10 out of 10 difficulty. Not because it's hard, it's because it takes a lot of time. Like, it takes a lot of grinding. I'm in Twine Peaks, almost basically done with the game, and I have nowhere near the building and stuff like that. So make sure you guys start working on this early and have fun with the game. Don't get bored out. Take breaks, because I got dried out of this game. If I was still interested in this game fully, which I'm trying to get back into, I would have a lot closer to these done. But I recommend that you guys make sure you start grinding from the beginning. Now, if you're a seasoned veteran, of course you already know all this, but the one tip I could give you seasoned veterans is to play with other missions. Because imagine if you do that, you did everything natural. You got all your buildings, all your survivors, all your mist monsters, all your mimics, everything. But you didn't touch play with others once. Now you have every trophy in the game, but one. And what is it? You have to do 1,000 missions. Now imagine if you did it from the beginning, and you did play with others every single time. You did everything I said, find all the survivors, fully explore the map, everything. Fully explore the maps, 1,500. Play with others, 1,000. So if you were to do both at the same time, you'll have 1 trophy done, and then you only have 500 more zones to explore. And you can do these on any missions. Good luck, guys. I hope you guys, if you have the Platinum, it's one of the hardest Platinums to get on a mainstream game, and you can brag about it, for real. Because not many people have it at all. Out of the millions that play Fortnite, not many people have it. So I wish you guys luck. I'm gonna actually start grinding for this and use my tips, and I will see you guys in a few months to see if I have the trophy, because I hope I do. I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. If you made it this far in the video, which if you did, you're a mad lad, for real. Comment down apples,
I can't believe it.
and I'll enter you guys into a giveaway for the end of the month. Yeet. Hope you guys enjoyed anyways. Peace out.